Another life fruit there. It does seem to be just growing in random places, so that's good for us. It's very nice having the, oh, there's the flower over there. If we destroy that, it spawns the next boss. We don't want to do that right away. It's nice having Neptune's shell, so we can actually go underwater in this area a lot, because there's a lot of water in the jungle underground. So not having to worry about that is, like, so good. Also, hey, it's this area here. Another life fruit. Getting pretty lucky with that as I just go straight down. It's nice that this ore just grows here, because there's, like, a fair bit of it that we can get, which is nice. It's not as rare to find as other ores, but it is still really good to get. But anyway, the reason I wanted to mine this hole right here is we have a direct access to the jungle temple here. So I can start working on that. We can't go in yet, unless we went through the wall by using the... what's it called again? The platform glitch where you set it up as stairs, basically, going into the door. And you can just go in earlier, get a few things. But it'll be better for us if we wait, I think. Also, there's a dead man's chest here. Just gonna ignore that for now. I want to mine my way over to the temple door. Another piece of life fruit here as well. Very nice. But since we're here, I think I'm gonna build a platform arena out here for the next boss. But it's gonna take me some time to build. I'm gonna build it out of actual platform, like, jungle grass blocks, basically. And I'm gonna have, like, 3 or 4 levels. But I also need to be careful at the same time not to accidentally spawn in the boss while I'm here. Because that will be the tricky part of building an arena that works for it, and not accidentally get the boss spawned in. Oh, and not dying would be good. But while I'm doing this, we'll probably also get the jungle key that we need. I don't think it's recommended to grind for all the keys for each biome, but you can, so I am going to do that just because I want to get each chest before they open later on. Oh, hey, life fruit. Thank you, fairy. Also, one just like here as well. Wild. Just getting a lot of life fruit around here. Also, I hope I'm right about the chlorophyte armors. Because I'm pretty sure we need it for a few. But I don't exactly remember how many it was. Also, it's quite likely that I might just die to enemies in here because there's a lot of them. And some of them have projectiles and a lot of them do a lot of damage, so... It still is the jungle. Don't want to take things too casually as I'm building this platform. Another life fruit? I wasn't even trying. Have 239 chlorophyte. Still want to get more if I can. Because that's just the ore itself. We also need to get the bars. Just like every other ore. It is, like, adding up quite quick though, which is good. There's another flower over here that might make things difficult. Or be in a good spot for me to actually just do it later. Right into a hive. This might be as far as I want to go this way. Made some good distance. Like, that's a pretty wide arena. But, like, the wider the better, really. For this. Have some platforms like this going through so we can change level if we need to. think we might also be able to accidentally automatically target the flowers. I need to be very careful about that as well. Just right all around it, bit by bit. Another flower there. What is happening? I mean, obviously they spawn once we've done the mechanical bosses, but still. Getting close to 400 chlorophyte ore. Might want to go see if I can actually make some stuff with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some bars. Straight bars. Got 80. We're gonna need a lot more. Chlorophyte Partisan. 59 melee damage. Fast speed. Insane knockback. Shoots a spore cloud. Interesting. Chlorophyte Claymore. 114 melee damage. Shoots a powerful orb. Insane knockback. Chlorophyte Saber. 68 melee damage. Very fast speed, very strong knockback. Shoots a spore cloud. Chlorophyte Shotbow. 37 range damage. Very fast speed, very weak knockback. Chlorophyte Warhammer. 96 melee damage. 11% critical strike chance. Slow speed, insane knockback. 90% pickaxe power. +1 range. Chlorophyte Jackhammer. 54 melee damage. 11% critical strike chance. A lot of them seem to have that. Very fast speed, extremely strong knockback, 90% hammer power. Great axe, 84 melee damage, 115% axe power, average speed, insane knockback. These are wild items we can get from this. Chainsaw, 16 melee damage, for the chainsaw is wild. 115 axe power, extremely strong knockback, very fast speed. The pickaxe is 48 melee damage. Fast speed, extremely strong knockback. 200% pickaxe power, one range. That is a lot more... No, that's about the same pickaxe power as our pickaxe axe. So I probably don't need it. Fast speed compared to fast speed, so it should be pretty similar, probably. Don't quite need it. Drill. 42 melee damage. 200% pickaxe power again. Then there's also the armor. It's got the Greaves, which is 13 defense, increased critical strike chance, and increased movement speed. Plate Mail, 18 defense, increased damage, increased critical strike chance. Headgear, which is 7 defense, increased maximum mana by 80, that's a lot. And 17% reduced mana cost, which is also really good. 16% increased magic damage. Mask, 20 defense, 16% increased melee damage, 6% increased critical strike chance, and helmet, 13 defense, 16% increased range damage, 20% chance to save ammo. So if I want the mask, I'll probably do that. We can also make True Excalibur now, using 24 bars, which is going to be 87 melee damage. It's a shame though, because we don't need it yet. But it's like, we need so much chlorophyte anyway, so... We can also take a extractinator and make a chlorophyte extractinator. I can't speak. Extractinator. Placing silt, slush, or fossil piles into the extractinator turns them into something more useful. Place contaminated blocks into the extractinator to purify them. Other items placed inside may have interesting effects. I don't actually know what this does for a lot of things, because I've not seen this before. But that is cool. Oh, we can, like, convert the different things, the ores between each other. That's interesting. Very interesting. So if I want one or the other, we can just swap them easily. That's so useful. I didn't know this was in the game. We can even do it with bars? Kinda? No. Yes. No? Oh, it just swapped halfway through because of the inventory. I see. So yeah, we can do that. That's cool. Can we do it with gems? No. So I can convert some things, but not all things. But that is, like, so interesting. I do, however, have a lot of blocks and stuff that have been corrupted or hallowed. And I believe we can actually just put them in there to purify them. That's wild. I didn't know you could do this. Which means that we have a lot of options when we want to clear out, like, cleanse a whole world. Oh my goodness, this is satisfying. I mean, it takes a lot of time. Looks like we can also just do it while standing here, maybe? No, that's sandstone slab. So we do have to put it in one piece at a time, but I guess that's cool. And I think we can actually, with increased placement speed, actually put it in faster as well. But it's a shame we couldn't, like, just craft it next to it by standing next to it. But it's fine. How did I not know this was in the game? Maybe it's something newer and I just didn't know about it. I guess it has also been like a couple of years since I last played this, so... I was hoping to get to the next boss pretty soon, but I also do want to get the jungle key probably first. So I might spend some time just grinding for that. Oh my goodness, we can just purify everything. I mean, that's mostly going to be useful for like sand and stone and ice, but there's like not a lot of things that actually get corrupted or hallowed or crimson. It is just a bit slow putting it in piece by piece though. I wonder what else we can actually use this for. I think it's got a good investment of chlorophyte, but you probably don't want to do it right away. We can also apparently put in fishing scrap and moss into here to get different things out of it. But I don't think I have any fishing scraps because I usually throw out like trash, like seaweed and shoes. So I can't really test that. And it should still work like a normal extractinator as well. I might also need to go through the jungle some more just to get some more chlorophyte so I can make some more stuff. So I might spend some time off screen doing that, just because it's going to take some time. And if I can get more life fruit along the way, that'd be also be good. I'll try not to accidentally spawn the boss, but yeah, it should be fine. I say confidently before I do it. There we go. Silt, desert fossil, and slush block. Pretty good stuff. Actually, we're getting hard mode ores from this now as well. So that's also good. So if we wanted to get every kind of ore without having to have 2 worlds or more, this is how we do it, basically. Plus, we also can get some gold, like, money from this as well. This will also be a good way of getting the gemstones that we need for, if we wanted to do in-person, like, multiplayer capture the flag with gemstones type thing. Also got an amber mosquito. Someone's a baby dinosaur. Aww. There it is. Look at him. Anyway, I'm gonna do that grinding now. Okay. 25 life fruit. I'm pretty sure that's more than I need, isn't it? Oh, my heart's turning yellow. Or gold, I'm not sure. There we go, up to 500 health. Very nice. It only really took 30 minutes to get all of these resources. So you can get a lot of what you need pretty quick, which is good. Let's make some armor. Why am I taking damage? Oh, from the thing there. Okay, so let's put on this armor here. Seems pretty decent. The helmet gives us a set bonus of... Summons a powerful leaf crystal to shoot nearby enemies. That's actually pretty good. It's sitting above our head right now. Should also take off a few other things so I can see how this looks. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, that'll just shoot at enemies who are nearby like that. That's actually really quick as well. The headgear also has the same effect, so I guess it's just all the same effect for each one. Wait, that one's also got reduced damage taken by 5%. Interesting. So there is a slight difference with that. Up to 55 defense with that set on, instead of 31 with the set that I had before, which I've been enjoying having. And with my minions, I don't really need to have it shoot at things constantly. So it depends on what I want, really. I've really enjoyed having all the minions. It's hard to say what I want to go with here. We might stick with the hallowed armor for now. And see how that goes for us. Just because I might be able to make it work for the next boss. Possibly, probably. We also don't need all this life fruit on us anymore. Basically. But, if we go to the shimmer, real quick, we can actually throw it in there. If I can figure out how to throw it. There we go. Because it was marked as a favorite, I couldn't throw it. Let me just grab that. Aegis fruit. Permanently increases defense. So let me just consume that. And get more defense. It's like 4 points or something like that. It's pretty good. It is also tempting to make a weapon here, but I don't think I will. What I might actually do is talk to the truffle. Because I believe... Oh no, does not sell it. He might sell it later is the thing. Oh yeah, he sells it after we do the next boss. Okay, that makes sense. That's fair. We shouldn't have this armor quite... Well, the next thing quite yet, so that makes sense. Because if we get an auto hammer, we can combine chlorophyte bar with 15 glowing mushrooms per bar to make shroomite bar, which would be good. But we get the auto hammer after we beat the next boss. There's also spectra bar, which needs ectoplasm and 2 chlorophyte bars, which will be 2 spectra bars. But I don't think we can get ectoplasm until after the boss as well. One other thing we can do though, if I know where my items are, it's doubtful. It's been such a mess the whole time. There they are. Turtle shell, which we've been getting a fair bit of from the jungle. We can use them with chlorophyte bar to make turtle armor. Turtle helmet, 21 defense. It's also a material for something else. Enemies are more likely to target you. 6% increased melee damage. Interesting. Scale mail, 27 defense. 8% increased melee damage and critical strike chance. Enemies are more likely to target you. And leggings, 17 defense, 4% increased melee critical strike chance. I should have enough for it. Just like that. Then let's see how the set bonus is. Set bonus, attackers also take double damage. Reduces damage taken by 15%. And we're at 73 defense with that armor. So that's like... That's probably the armor to go with right now, to be honest. Like, I would love to use the chlorophyte armor or even the hallowed armor, because I can only have 2 minions if I use the thing here. So, I mean, it's still 2 things active. I could also use a different minion, I guess, as well. I kind of prefer the blades. Enchanted daggers. I might also try the twins for this, maybe. Just because they do more damage and can beat from a distance. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. So we'll see how this goes now. Probably going to need more chlorophyte, considering all the other bars we need to get. Okay. So, for now, let's head back to the jungle. Although maybe I should grab some bonus potions, because I've not been using them at all. Regeneration. Iron Skin is like really good because it increases defense by 8, so I'll grab that. I think we've got a fair bit of defense to make this work. We've got plenty of greater healing potions. I don't know how I've got 223. Oh, there's a super healing potion, which restores 200 life. We're not getting that until later. We're probably not going to even need it. It looks very good, but we don't need it, probably. We're not really going to be able to get it for anything that we would need it for. So I'm almost tempted to have like a sentry just like around. Since we can just have one of those, or 2 of those, active as an extra thing. Can I just pull out all the stops for this because I am concerned I'm going to get destroyed. I've had that concern with all the bosses, but for some reason that's not the thing I've died to. Heart Reach, we don't really... I don't know if we'll get money drops, but I'll try that. I've got Milkshake to use for 16 minutes, so that should be good. Swiftness, maybe? I think it might be good to just have a bit of extra speed. We're going to be moving around a fair bit, so that makes sense. I think that's all we've got. Also, I forgot we've also got True Excalibur now. And it's pretty cool, it's got a big swing on it, but we're not probably going to be using it for this either. Probably mainly going to use gun, maybe? I feel like I should have a better gun by now, but it's fine. I don't really have that. Bow could be good. I've got a lot of weapons, but I don't know what is best to use here for this. So let me just probably set that there. I forgot to actually get a second one, but that's okay. Also, that skeleton is just dressed up because it is cool. This area is also pretty good for grinding, like, life fruit as well. And getting the boss spawn thing to spawn in. Okay. I think we're ready for Plantera. There it is. It's got multiple grabby bits pulling itself through the area. It's basically us if we're using the grapple. Try and do some damage to it, but it can also do a lot of damage to us. So I need to be careful with that. Let's set that there if I can. Got a lot of weapons. Oh my goodness. Also, I did learn that J is the quick mana button. So I can use that properly now. Can you get over here? Okay. I really don't think I'm as prepared for this as I should be. But mostly because of skill. It's definitely a skill issue. Oh, it's also got projectiles that it can shoot at us, which is really bad for me, but it's fine. Set on fire. I don't think melee is the way to go for this, because it's just gonna shoot at me. Come on, get half health. Almost there. There we go. Now it's got these little small bits attacking us, and it's a lot faster. Which is why we need a lot of space to deal with this. Having the auto-use melee weapon, auto-swing melee weapon is really good with the feral claws. So it's good that we have the fire gauntlet for this. So we can throw our shield at him. Oh, Queen Bee is awoken. Oops. Fun. Should be fine there. Let me just do a bit of that, because that should finish her off. Come on. Didn't mean to summon the Queen Bee. Okay, come on. I think we've got this there. That's Queen Bee done. Come on, Plantera. Even just sword right now is a good idea, because we've got beams. With True Knight's Edge. There we go. Screams are echoing from the dungeon. And we get the temple key. Opens the jungle temple door. Also got a grenade launcher. 67 range damage. Oh my goodness, that's pretty good. What's it? How's it shooting? It's got ammo. Oh, we've got grenades on us somewhere, do we? 85. Just ignore all the stuff happening around me. Oh, there. We got rockets. I see. So we don't want to use that up too much. But yeah, our armor worked out pretty well for us. We also got a pygmy staff. Summons a pygmy to fight for you. 44 summon damage. That's pretty cool. And I believe that the... what's it called? The Witch Doctor also sells more stuff now after beating that boss as well. It's just a whole lot of stuff that opened up to us. I've got so much stuff on me now. Somehow. Just from all the enemies around me. Let me go ahead and turn some of this in. Might want to keep a few of these potions on me. I don't know if I want to keep the pygmy, but I might. Might as well. I think I'm gonna retire the Zapinator. I still feel like the Mega Shark was good. Klinger Staff. Like, it's good for grinding, but I'm going to put that away as well. I really like the Spirit Flame for that. Even Sergeant United's shield, we can probably put that away. It's better for the mechanical bosses. And the Star Cannon I'm going to put away as well. Rainbow Rod. Like, it's good for some things. But I think I'm going to stick with the Spirit Flame. This is some tough decisions. Also, I forgot to get the jungle key. But that's okay, we can still get that. I don't think we'd be able to use it yet, but we'd be able to use it soon. Gotta hold on to the Flame Burst Cane for now.